Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning, you know what we do. We watch this column here for volume spikes. When we see this number starting to rise, we click on it. Then we come over to this indicator here to make sure we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. It's not a specific number. We just want to see this number really moving, not sitting still, no pauses. We want to see a battle going on in the volume. Once we confirm that, we want to see these green bars, which are buyers, breaking above this yellow average volume line. And we want to see this My Blessing indicator going upwards. The green part of this line are buyers, the red part are sellers. Same thing up here, green part are buyers, red part are sellers. So if you decide to get into the stock, you want to hang on till they start taking profits. That's when you want to consider taking profits. And if you are a new trader, make sure that you reach out to the proper authorities and you've never been here before. I am not a financial advisor. I build indicators. I teach you how to use these indicators, and that's about as far as I go. If you learn these indicators, it'll give you a really good chance of becoming a trader, because these buyers and sellers is what you really need to monitor. And when they start buying, we are informed that, hey, they're over here buying this stock. And then we start taking a look as they pop up here to see if we want to join all of the buyers who are pushing the stock up. But anyway, reach out to the proper authorities, a financial advisor. I build indicators. I don't teach the market, but you'll get a good idea how to work the market by using these indicators. So reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. I don't want you to lose any money. I want you to make money. Also, if you are a new trader, write it down on paper the old-fashioned way. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. If you are profitable on paper, then move to real money, but trade small share size, 1 to 10 shares. And if you are profitable with real money, then the only thing you need to do to increase your profits is increase your share size. Also, make sure that your TIF, inactive trader, is set to EXT so you don't miss a trade. And we have about a minute and a half to go yet. Yeah, there's over 100 over in Discord, and coming quickly. Been watching AIFF bounce around all pre-market this morning. Started pretty early, like 5 o'clock. Don't know how much more it's got to it. It may start pulling back when our market opens. You know how that goes. It's been a pretty rough week for us, but it's okay. We'll take one bad week and all the rest of them pretty good. Of course, this is the market. It's never just going up all the time. It's up to us to find out what's going up and then join the party. About 20 seconds to go. All right, let's see if we get a blessing this morning. And we are off looking for spikes. Let me go ahead and sort this one by volume spikes, and this one, watching AIFF here. We want to see if buyers come in. We want to see a green bar popping up here. That's profit takers. Some buyers coming in. Don't just jump in yet. We are at a resistance level, and they may start selling off. Remember, they got in first. They are all in profit waiting on us to get in so that they can sell off. I really don't like the ones that have ran up just before our market opens. There's a higher chance of them selling. Just like now, there's a seller bar right there. Let's see if the buyers can overtake them and push it up higher. Usually if they're up before our bell rings or our pre-market starts, most of them drop. So don't ever just click the button if you think it's going up, then you're probably wrong. My blessing is turning south. Few buyers tempting it. Probably not going to go. No volume spikes happening. This indicator down here is sorted by Momo, so these higher numbers here is what we want to watch. And they will all pop up to the top, even on this scan. If something's constantly moving, it's going to work its way to the top of the list. Watching for spikes over here. Let's see, NXU. It's a cheaper stock, under $1, 55 cents. We're watching these bars to see if more buyers come in to push it up. I see Tesla up here moving a little bit. NXU not getting anywhere either. Seller bar. Patiently waiting. This is a week of bad news reports. I don't expect any of them to be good. So a little bit slow this week. Kind of feel like it's okay. Gives me a little break. AIFF pushing up a little bit more. Going to be hard to predict this one. It may just go up one candle before it drops, or it may continue to go. Since it's already ran, it's going to be more difficult to take a position. Don, make sure you monitor TSLA on a daily. We really need to see a green candle there. I'm not interested in this AIFF. I'm ready for a new one to take off. I want to be the one that's in there at the start. I don't want to buy something that's already at its high. I could lose profit by not buying into it, but that is fine also. I'd rather my position be a little bit stronger than up here. SMCI pushing up. Really pushing up. And all of a sudden, the volume dies. Good job, Joseph. I think I'm going to stay out of SMCI. I thought about getting back in, but I think Tesla is going to be the play here soon. This will leave some money open. If I don't get in here, it'll leave me some more money to throw at it. I think I'd rather pick up that $20 or $30 or $40 per share on Tesla over the next several months once it flips around. It'll be a long-term hold. Not too long, though. I like taking profits along the way. Algo, I don't predict numbers. I just play as the people are buying or selling. It's kind of like the gold rush. When they find gold, I rush. I know all you traders probably feel like you're out of place this week. You're so used to coming here. We get a volume spike. Everybody's knocking out a couple of $100 on each one. That has not happened this week. It has for a few, but very few. But that's fine. We'll take it as they give it to us. Yeah, Tesla's moving money tree, but put it on a yearly chart. We want the big move. We don't want the small move then back down. I would really like to see 2 green days on the daily. Was hoping that was good news with the chairman, federal chairman, saying he's interested in maybe bringing crypto into the markets. Let's see what happens with that. Maybe it'll boost my Bitcoin. Good job, D-Man. Problem with this week, I think everybody knows about the news, and a lot of people are sitting out. Except for us, we watch it every day. I think this will do just like it does every day. When the bell rings at the regular session, they sell it off. So take profits when you can before that happens. I'm using these arrows as position adders. Like if I get in and I get another one, I will add or add or add. These are not your typical arrows. Really don't want anything else messing with this code. I nailed it when I put it together. Helps me build positions. This is kind of an at the moment arrow as it's happening, not something that I'm trusting for an hour hold or anything like that. Think we're going to be at resistance here. I'm looking at multiple charts. You can, Peter. I've got several arrow indicators out there available to you. Master Scalper comes with some good arrows too if you own it. Yeah, sometimes they may overlay if you do that, but if you make them different colors, you may be able to keep up with it. You can give it a try, I guess. So this would be my out arrow right here. Big Mike, they're the ones that's going to go with Trailblazer. They'll all be released here soon. Waiting on that website. That Trailblazer is going to blow your mind. That thing is out of this world. Good morning, Amadeus. Good to see you, brother. No volume spikes other than TSLL moved up a little bit for us. Of course, Tesla as well. I didn't play it though. I'm doing a lot of research this week since we're in a bad week. Planning entries and exits. Looking for all of the good companies that are profitable that have been drugged down into the dirt. That's what everyone should be doing this week. Start planning your entries. But do it on a daily. Don't do it as a scalping trade. TSLL trying to push a little bit higher, but we are up at resistance. We'll see what happens if the buyers can overtake the sellers. You can see the volume has died off. This sharp angle coming downwards, the candles or the bars getting shorter. Less buyer interest in it now. I will definitely be teaching all kind of stuff. I've been trying to figure out how I can do it I don't want to do it during the trading session. So maybe and I don't want to tie up my weekends. I have to have my weekends. I'll probably do some evening sessions once or twice a week. I'll be teaching you almost everything I know. And there's a lot. I kind of feel like I do. The problem with me is I've been doing it so long. Some of the things I do, I don't really consider them important to the new guy when they really are important. I think it's a minor thing where it could be a major thing for a new trader. You are welcome, Brian. No volume spikes, just like the rest of the beginning of the week. Let's take a look at Tesla on the yearly and let you see what I'm talking about. We are still coming down. We could turn around right here at 309.59, it looks like, or 309.50. I'm waiting to see if the downward trend turns around. I'd love to see two daily candles. I want two because I don't want to get in with a bunch of money, and the second one is red. You can see all of the red coming in here. So just because it's moving up today don't mean it's going to continue. It could come on down to this resistance level. Or support level, excuse me. I'm hoping it's support so I can start building. Running Trader, we're going to launch the website. I don't know how many issues we're going to have with it. Hopefully just one or two. Once I see everything's running smoothly, I'll kick everything off. APTO, not in my scans. Make sure you check volumes too before you post them. I know most of you know how to check volumes. It's right here in this little label if you have it, but there's no volume on this stock. Did you mean APTD or APTO? Not seeing anything with this one. Yeah, it's not APTD because that's not a stock. Ah, wake up, Mr. Gaspard. You're on the wrong time frame. Thank you for informing me. APTO. Yeah, I won't be buying this. I don't buy these stocks under $1. Try not to buy them under $5. But if you guys want to trade it for a penny a minute, that's fine. I'm going to say we're pretty much at a top on this one. See, Bengals, thank you for pointing that out to me on SMCI and After Hours yesterday. I actually played that little run up and picked up $1 a share later on, late into the run. So you made me a little bit of money, and thank you. No spikes going on AIFF. We're looking for things that are being attacked, not stocks that just have a little green candle that look like they might go somewhere. We want to know that they're going somewhere by these indicators telling me there's a lot of buyers coming in. Because just looking like it's going to go up doesn't mean it will. I was speaking to C. Bengals. Back to the quiet. It's been like this since Monday. NEUP, what's this one going to do here? It's blasting off. This is what I'm talking about. We want to see buyers like this coming in strong. Let's see if we can get something out of this one. We don't want to see any red coming in here. And here it comes. Got to be careful on pump and dumps. When you see them just gap up like this and run up, it could be a pump and dump and run right back down. Right now, they're probably taking profits because it gapped up and took off. So might not be a pump and dump. They may turn right around and drive it up higher. You got to keep an eye on these bars. This indicator looks perfect. We want to see this turn all green and the buyers come back in. Right now they're taking profits on the gap. If it's a pump and dump, it'll just drop right back down. Watching the volume die off. This could draw the attention of these paid scanners. I'm sure it's going off on the paid systems as well. So there may be some more buyers coming soon. Let's see if they'll come in or if they look at it as the way I did and call it a pump and dump. XLO pushing up as well. Nice volume. These are all buyers. Let's see if it'll push. We need a taller green bar to overcome the sellers. You can see what percentage the buyers and the sellers are right here. The buyers are overwhelming it right now, pushing it higher. Wished it would have been in a better price range. I would have bought it. Profit taking, that's what the red part is. So it's holding true to this resistance level that is already existing. Watching the volume, the last candle was 488,000. Now the buyers are trying to come in, it looks like. See the volume picking up again, but there is some sellers mixed into that volume. Not liking the long wicks on the top. If you don't know what wicks on the top are, they are sellers driving the price back down or profit takers. We want to see our wicks on the bottom for the push upwards. Here we go. Let's see. Buyers coming in. Hopefully they can keep pushing here. Might be some latecomers having trouble getting above that resistance level of $1.89. Just don't have the buyers to keep it up there. Possibility we could go up and retest at $2.02. But it's going to take a lot of buyers to do that. Let me zoom in a little bit more. This would be that 202 right up here. Need this indicator to turn around. We need this green bar above that yellow line. Starting to get above it. Can we keep it going and get that 202 out of it? Not looking likely. Still struggling to stay above that 190. I don't think we have buyer support in here to drive this up any higher. I'm not liking that ThinkorSwim switched my buttons around right here. My zoom in and zoom out, they reversed them for some reason. Kind of thought my brain was messing up there for a minute. Me too. I don't know. Why would you change it? Messing with my brain. Good job, Joseph. Looks like they're going to try to get up there to that 202. But we still have this indicator saying no, it's not going. This one needs to turn around as well. Good job, Autumn Rain. Autumn Rain. Excuse me. Autumn Rain pulled a nice profit out of this. Guess he caught it earlier than most of us. Intel moving up a little. Unfortunately, it's already at a high. Good job, Tony. Got your heart beating, Milo? Gets that adrenaline flowing. Making money this early in the morning puts you in a good mood the rest of the day. Makes you anxious for the next morning. Makes you hate to see the weekends come because you can't trade. CVS been bouncing around. This is not a big mover, so I don't know if I would even trust it at this point. It occasionally has a spurt up, like back in here. Let's see if I can find one. Like here. But then again, this is before our market open, right? It's always before our market opens. So you'd have to wait on a big pullback on this one. I'm also waiting on SoFi to get some attention. I sold it in a profit, and the good thing I did, because I would have lost on it had I not done that. But SoFi is not dead. Remember I said that. It will come back. If you take a yearly look at Intel, it's much easier to read it. It's been going up this morning. I'm aware of that. Here's the yearly. So this should give you a good indication of where it's going. If it goes anywhere, it's probably going to stop here. Right at that wick, right? It's already hit it, pulled back down. We need to break this level on Intel. Next position up would probably be about in here somewhere for a good $3 gain. Probably won't happen in one day. If it does, we got lucky. The SPY is going up this morning so far. Intel continuing to push up slowly. So if the buyers keep coming in on Intel, probably looking for $22 a share before it pulls back. And that's considering they keep buying. Did I say 22? I must have misread that. I don't think this chart's reading correctly. I've got $20 here, $20.97, and we're at 22. Something not working in ThinkorSwim. So that just about eliminates all of my yearly charts that I showed, because I don't know if they're accurate now. I do. Well, that's devastating for me. I have to have my yearly to make my plans of investing. It is yesterday's candle. Well, I have EXT selected everywhere. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I was looking at that. It's there. It's all checked already. It's got to be a ThinkorSwim issue. That thing's been checked for many years. I don't have to ever worry about checking it. At least I didn't used to have to worry about checking it. It's just not working. Well, yesterday when I was doing research, I was trying to find some stocks for the portfolio, and I couldn't, it kept freezing. It wouldn't do anything, so I gave up. All right, YouTubers, your hour is up. I hope you learned a little bit of something this morning, picked up on a little bit of information, made a little bit of money. I appreciate each and every one of you who joins me each and every morning. We look forward to having you as a premium member one of these days if I can never get that website launched. So thank you for joining me this morning. Have a very blessed trading day. Don't take chances. Only buy when you know it's a positive outcome. And I know that's hard to predict, but if you keep coming here, you'll get better at predicting. But anyhow, I thank you for joining me this morning. As always, have a blessed trading day. I'm out.